Alright, welcome back. It's been a while for records. I just kind of had to see where we were. It looks like we're going to interfere here. So here we go. We'll get moving. Try to turn this up a little bit.
You can't die.
Maybe too much.
Stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Here we go up a little more. Alright, I'm having some issues with my computer. One moment here. Okay. He's wounded. I'd like to help if you let me.
He's hurt badly. An oil bear got him deep. If there's anything you can do.
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Oh, let's hold this
Your
there.
arms intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will. She.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Let's see. True soul?
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
That fellow had a tadpole in his head, and they consider him blessed? Chosen? Madness is this.
Easy, Gale. Let's see here. Why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous.
You know that all too well, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from a ship that crashed farther west of here.
These fugitives. Tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, though. Anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Forget the owl bear. You're still alive. So go.
What? And just leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
Spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin Zaza. Curious.
Looks like the Absolute's drawing all sorts to become followers. Impressive in a way.
Oops, wrong button. Alright, save.
Open up.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. its host's memories go to waste. The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Let's give this a go. Very good.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host.
Gross.
Your mind is your own again. For now.
Yeah, lovely. Alright, I'm gonna level up everybody, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I monkeyed with their level ups and with the volume on my mic, so it seemed a little bit loud for me, so hopefully this is a little better. Get going here, and eventually I'll check the volume again here after a while, so hopefully it won't go too loud. I know there's stuff over here, so let's see here. Okay, bird's nest. Baldur. Okay. And we're getting that.
I'll give it a shot.
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
Alright, so we're gonna go back here. And we'll need that. And that. Or else everybody can make it.
Search for you, Fraser.
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautilus. Perhaps they were trying to freeze it.
Its nest must be nearby.
And I knew that was gonna happen. Should have waited. No rotten stuff.
Fraser, how would you punish someone who wronged you? Oh, say, murder or sex?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Never heard of a bone. Doesn't ring a bell. What? It's patriarch of the Tsar family. Nasty fellow. The histories are accurate. I imagine they are.
Alright. Save. I'll get rid of some of these here. I'm glad that Will answered a little bit of that, but Gale seemed to know more. And it's so interesting to have all these companions together. They talk one another, and it's so much more interesting. Oh, I forgot. Let's try this again. Load. I apologize. I want to talk to you. Actually talk to you. I screwed up. I like being able to talk, so every once in a while I'll forget that I have that animal talk. So we'll go back here. Let's try to use this time. Speak with the animals. Thank you. Now let's try this.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
Oh, much better. What happened here?
I told you to go.
As you see, Will's got this guidance too from my little level ups here. The only problem with guidance, you can only use one or the other.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
You're Scratch, aren't you? Come here, it's alright.
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I've never done this one before. Let's give it a go.
It's not over yet. He'll wake up. Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
What happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
Come on, you can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Alright, let's see. I'll search up here. Nothing here. So let's go back down here. Alright. As close as we can get here. And that's all that's gonna cross. So let's do this. Thank you. Alright.
Wonder what it opens.
Alright, so let's do this. Very good. Another little quick save here. Well, not quick save, annual save. Alright, Karlach, here we come.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The blade of frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. Teach me to underestimate you.
Let's see. You're the devil we've been hunting. Karlach, right?
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the blade of frontiers. Oh,
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the blood war. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out.
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She's a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Near it anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Stand down, Will. You saw what I saw.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
You saw her thought. She posed no danger to the sword coast.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. You see, I'm not what you think.
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach. You already knew that. And you are...
Trenda.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far.
I may not be a devil, but I can put the blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
So you want me to kill these people hunting you?
Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder.
Oh, I'm blocking her.
to Safety, should the need arise.
Let's do it.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Whew. I'm getting all het up. Let's make tracks.
Alright, guys, we're gonna go ahead and fix Karlach up here, and I'll be right back. Alright, we are back here again. I got leveled Karlach here. It's all in fiery red. And looking good. Equipped her. And, yeah, even changed her outfit. Change that to red to here. And I leveled her up. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and save all this and give a chat to Will here.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly, Will.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
What's that supposed to mean?
The truth will out before you know it. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Penance? Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
I'm surprised Karlach wasn't in this conversation. Oh well.
At the ready.
We're gonna go straight up here.
Anything of use? Might be useful.
Collect, collect, collect. Really, nothing. Interesting. Waypoint.
Bodies everywhere. Accident or sabotage?
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Come on. Love puppies.
That's for sure.
Anything you ever drank is bad gas.
Let's have a look.
We're gonna get all these because if you played this game before, Karlach goes on a little bit of a rampage. Not trying to spoil it or anything, but I'd like to get all this before he destroys everything. I don't need that. I don't need that. Let's read.
Here we go. Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
Overland travelers nearing Baldur's Gate have been known to smell the city before they clap eyes on it. This is thanks to what is known as Outer City, the area that's housed much of what Baldur Gates
Laser,
needs to survive
have you
and
ever done
thrive.
a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly. But you answered my question.
Alright, back to reading. Baldur Gates survive and thrive, but at the same time would rather not keep within its walls. Tanneries, stockyards, slaughterhouses, saltworks, and less than regulated markets abound here, as well as shanties and camps for the less fortunate souls who are drawn to the city. It is author's firm opinion that respectable travelers should never dwell in such a place, no matter how tempting its base attractions may be after a long journey. Instead, they should make their way promptly, while paying district attention to any valuables on their persons or in their baggage. Then see about presenting themselves to the one main entrance to the lower city, such as the famed Basilisk's Gate. Once entry has been secured, they can consider themselves in the city proper. Alright. I did warn you that my reading is atrocious, but we'll make do with it here. Alright. Oh, alright, hit that. Oh, goodness. Wasn't worth it, apparently. Alright, let's head back. I wonder if she's gonna yell.
Hang on. Those paladins I need to stomp are that away.
I'm happy you said something. Alright, Karlach.
Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel's bruisers roaming the coast. Good news.
Ooh.
Can't
I
wait
said
to see
right,
him
we're going
finished.
after him. Pretty and red, pretty and red.
That might be worth a look.
Yeah, if we could fit in there. Alright, let's do this. We got health, yes. Alright, let's do this.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
Insight. Alright, Will. Yeah.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough of this charade. I know who you really are.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Alright. I can't really see where I'm doing. In we go. There we go. Alright. Really?
Can you feel death's cold grip? All right.
Invenium fear!
Let me recite their demise. Step to it.
Where do I go from here?
Let's go with fire, baby. Moving.
On the victor's path. Making my move. Over here. Death is but a word away. It shall be done.
idea, I think.
Oh, well. Walked all that way for nothing.
I will ascend. This is your end.
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Zarya won't go near you again. We'll make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Alright. Out we go. There we go. I want your bashing people. I forgot to give you stuff. Don't mind me here. Excuse me. And it won't let me because she's on a rampage. Alright. Oh, I was late. And
I'll
also
do it.
Alright. Well, good girl. Let's try this again. Better. And better. Okay. Let's talk.
Care to tell me a bit more?
Oh, sorry.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should.
You think?
How do I look?
Like you should have melted a long time ago. How can you stand it?
Honey, I could go all night. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
How the hells did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance. And a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
I wonder if it's a Damon, a tiefling weaponsmith.
A weaponsmith, huh?
Weaponsmith.
Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Alright.
Feel that one later.
And one more time.
That took the edge off.
Yeah, that was pretty low there. Let's go get our stuff, and we're not gonna let her suffer out there.
Have you they will.
Books. Esteemed reader, while this journal is no stranger to surprising news from the outermost reaches of our faithful land, I must warn you this season's edition contains news some might find, in a word, shocking. It might be that the cult of the Absolute reported by our agents in Ontrgard will fade like any other, but reports of alliances between goblins and sworn drow, trolls and jurgens are particular cause for alarm. The seriousness of enclosed reports is quite unique in our history. Prior to propagation, messengers were sent to a location including Baldur's Gate, Scornbowl, and Candlekeep. Let's us hope these reports are received with a proper gravity for the safety of all. Sincerely, Magus Enterly, Editor-in-Chief. We have another arrow here. Yes, we do. Throw it in. And let's go ahead and give these guys... Okay. Any more? Nope. Okay.
But that will fit in my bag.
No, thank you. We don't really need that, do we?
Something good here, I hope.
Alright. I believe there's a journal. Good is the absence of evil. It means to seek peace and enforce it. It means to seek depravity and to denounce it. And it means to trust in your God and yourself, for the greatest good of all is called faith. Goodness is not lawfulness. Law is a commandant of gods or of mortals. It is the call of authority and the sanctions of opponents. Law is the father of order. To renounce it is to invite chaos in which there is neither meaning nor life. Law can be corrupted. Lawfulness is not godness. I say to you, then, that we seek not to be good or to be lawful, but to be just. For what it is to be good, if we cannot define the acts that oppose it, what is the lawful? If it is a devil's command we obey. Justice is a handful that feeds the hungry and shields the guards the weak. If the sword that fells the wicked and the coats the warmth of the indigents, it is justice that the order of God stands watch, and it is justice that Tarn and Torm, helm or hoarder demands. Alright, let's see here. Okay, you're over here. Let's see here. I don't want you to stay there being half alive here. I know. But it's just cruel. Take. Not showing. Oh, ick. Drop item. Thank you. I know they show that, but that's up into the other level, I believe. Baguettes. Alright. No, ladder is completely gone. Kind of figured. Come on back. Heck. Empty, empty, empty. Empty, empty, okay. Empty, empty. Alright, let's try this again here. Alright, read. Of all the demon lords, few have made their mark on the world as firmly as Yugon? Yugon? No idea. Though his ravenous hunger is claimed to the mindless compulsion, there is nothing mindless about the true intuitions of his presence in the world via his chosen. Gulls. Or Nulls, sorry. But how are Nulls created? First, a chosen of must do as the master wills. Kill. A hyena that then feasts upon a corpse of the chosen victim, and a null is born after the glued belly of the hyena. Gulls thus born are hunger manifest. They ravage any living being, tearing body and bone asunder, leaving them behind only bones. They care not for wealth or material gain, only to sate their hunger. The situation is itself an offering to Yal, funneled directly to him. Some might envy the Gauls for such a tangible connection to their creator god, but that envy would melt into utter terror as soon as the beast's rotting breath and wicked cackle makes their way through the dark of night. If you should find yourself objected to this nullish pursuit, burn your corpses, cover your scent, and pray whoever might aid you. There is no bribing, begging, or reasoning with a hunger incarnation. Alright. Okay, there's my soul coin. And talk.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right?
Yep.
Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Got a coin slot in your heart or what?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Intriguing. Next time we're in battle, we'll make sure you get one.
Fuck yes! Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
And read. This is an excerpt from a play, A Pleasurable Deal, banded in no fewer than 4 cities for its lewd contest. Its scandalous nature leads to a number of wild, disrupted, and lyric printings. Narrator, come here, fair folks, a tale now lost to time. In grief, this man well sunk to the depths sublime. A gift he sought to win his lady's heart. Our companion smiled, for now the game did start. Enter Robert, male tiefling, crying. Carcel, stage right, flash of smoke. Carcel, weep not, young man, though free your wife has fled, and comfort found in Cameron's arms and bed. She licked her lips and cries his name, oh my, and now seek you to be the apple of her eye. Robert, how does a stranger know such things? I asked. Carcel, I watched you from the shadows, and I see your shame and grief for Natural's milady. You seek to win your lady and her bed, to have her name upon her lips instead. Robert, you know my curse, my pain, my grief, my woe. Carcel, of you I know you seek a large hole to plough, fair maiden, and sow seed to grow, but lack do ye a mighty horn and mass, with which to guide a maiden to bed and fast. Wow. They weren't lying, were they? Alright. Oh, there's a little entry here. Just make sure on some of the weight I got here. Give Karlach her solo coin here. Beds and bombs. And we need values, because we're keeping this for Gale. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. All right. I do apologize. I'll make you watch this, unfortunately. We're gonna send these all to camp. I can't figure out how to select all these, because it won't let me. See, like that won't do a group. So this is tedious and annoying. comes my puppy. Okay. In we go.
That smells right.
Alright, welcome back. We're just going to go through here, the dungeon, and then we'll end it for this episode. Alright, here, stuff and more stuff. Or no stuff. Trunk, empty, empty, empty. Read. A ledger containing details of a toll house taking for the current year, 1492 DR. Most entries are neatly written, listing the travelers and the amount of golds paid, but the text on the most recent page is smudged and scrambled. And I'm not going to read all that. Or all that. Alright, now let's bring everybody over here for a moment. And back over. Did it not? Can I not? I thought I could. Alright, well.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
What now?
This and you're gonna disarm.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
What's that?
Don't move anymore. Group. Good job. Safety reasons. Okay.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Good job, Will. Sometimes Will never sees any of those. Rotten. Okay. Okay. All right here.
What's inside?
For a love of God. Collecting them all. Collecting them all. Collecting them all. Except for the rotten, I hope. Alright. Let's just make sure I didn't collect any rotten stuff. Bits and bombs. And I did drop. Out of curiosity. I'll hold on to that one Alright, mister.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Over here.
Something's be wary. This place is
Caution is
something.
warranted here.
Good job, everyone.
Traps. How considerate.
Ah! Well, that was fantastic. That's better. Alright.
No one back home will ever believe this.
And we're back to collecting again, guys. There's a few places that I know of in the first one. I can imagine in the next ones kind of where we're going to be searching everything. Down a little bit here. Okay.
What's in here?
Alright. So now we go over here. Ick. Yeah, we don't need that. There are some goodies. And no. Read. An excerpt from ongoing metatext, rebound by love-Rennie, a scholar of communications from the Church of Dinner, for her heretical efforts into reconstruct the metatext, her gods annual of loss and hidden knowledge. Despite the protestants to the contrary, it is no keen eye to see the chaos of Benti philosophy in modern Xeron practice, a strict militaristic hierarchy where all the power flows from top. Who occupies the position today is a matter of speculation, for the Black Network's leadership was thought to destroy along with their headquarters at Zeno Keep in 1383 DR. In the following decades, however, a new base of power began to consolidate at the fortress of Darkhold, far to the south. At the century stands the Pergos, an incident around the figure whom the serum rebirth is almost single-handed attributed. Whoever their leader, it is clear that the new Azerim have not abandoned the plans for domination so much as recalculated their approach. Where once their focus was on the supervision of conquests of nations, the network today is much more concerned with establishing their stronghold on the market, a power of which cross borders that close to more conventional forces. Alright, so let's do this here.
Where am I needed?
Set.
Let's march!
Set.
Watch your back.
Traps.
Carefully.
How
There's a trap.
considerate.
Okay.
I've got a long road ahead. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Someone there?
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Okay. We need this one, even though I just walked over it.
Assume nothing. Quickly then.
Alright, well.
Careful, I bite.
You think? Alright, well.
Watch the shadows.
Let's move you back out here.
Blacketh's will be done.
Alright.
Let's move.
And we collect again. Well, if it's not going to set off while we walk over it, we'll just collect and go around it. No. And read. This is an excerpt from Play Pleasure. Okay. We've already did that one, and we can leave that because I don't want additional books. I mean, we don't really need that one or the other.
feet.
Alright. And collect everybody. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get out of here.
Better not be cursed.
We'll get...
So, you and Lae'zel. Seems tense.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Note.
Alright, so... Map. We're gonna go over here. Sorry, that probably was loud. And we're gonna save and we're gonna end this episode. We'll see you next time.